started and people can join in. Hopefully they figure it out. Let's see. Whew. All right, y'all, let's get started. Hopefully people will be able to get in. I am Jessica. I'm going to be leading y'all through your Mother's Day little sculpt flow today. If you guys can just hold up what you have. Love all the mamas in the room. I see my mom and Lisa and Michelle and everybody here. Happy Mother's Day. Just hold up what you have so I know how to accommodate with y'all's needs. So if you have a resistant band, dumbbell, anything you have, just hold that up. Awesome, perfect. Hopefully people will realize that the code is wrong and go into the correct one. Perfect. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started today in child's pose at the back of your mat. And so this is a special little Mother's Day playlist. Little throwback remixes. So child's pose, you spread your knees wide on your mat, bring your big toes to touch. Send your hips towards your heels as you start to straighten your arms out towards the front of your mat. Now right here, start to take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Take another deep inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, release that breath out. Now, staying in child's pose, start to zip up your lips and begin to use your Ujjayi breath, which means you're breathing in and out your nose. So this is your breath of fire of heat that will guide your movements throughout the yoga portion of today's practice. But during the strength training portion, feel free to use that open mouth exhale to release some heat from your body. And always feel free to come back to child's pose, the resting pose you're in right here. Take one more deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Now start to walk your hands over to the right side of your space and place your left palm on top of your right. Gaze underneath your right tricep and then start to breathe through your entire left side body. So with every inhale, breathe through your left fingertips. Feel that breath coming all the way up your left arm, your left side body. And with every exhale, release that breath out your left glute. One more deep inhale in. And then one more exhale, release it out your left glute. Now start to walk your hands over to the opposite side of your mat. This time, place your right palm on top of your left. Gaze underneath your left tricep, and then breathe through your entire right side body. So with every inhale, breathe through your right fingertips. With every exhale, release it out your right side body. And start here to think about your intention for this wonderful session. Why did you show up this morning? What will you focus your time, your energy, your strength on for the next 60 minutes that will guide you throughout your Sunday and then throughout the rest of your week? Take one more deep inhale in. One more exhale out. And then start to walk your hands back towards the center of your mat. Inhale, tabletop pose. So stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down to your mat. Extend the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine as you rotate your shoulders forward, your biceps back. Just warming up our spine. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Create that expansion through your chest. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. One more inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Exhale, cat pose. Now inhale to tabletop pose and then lift your right knee out to the side for fire hydrant pose. Now take it back behind you, donkey kick straight up towards the ceiling, just loosening up our psoas and our glutes. And then knee to nose crunches. One more time, fire hydrant out to the side. Donkey kick up towards the ceiling. Knee to nose crunching. Now this time, fire hydrant out. Donkey kick, and then start to straighten your right leg. So your right toes point towards your mat. Shift your weight over to your right hand. Extend your left arm out so it frames your left ear. Now inhale as you lengthen, broaden your chest. And then exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze in. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze in. Just warming up our abs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place your left knee down, left hand and right knee down. Now we'll do the same thing on our opposite side. So inhale, lift your left knee out to the side. Donkey kick straight up towards the ceiling. Knee to nose crunching. Fire hydrant out. Donkey kick up towards the ceiling. Knee to nose squeezing. Now this time, fire hydrant out. Donkey kick straight up and start to straighten your legs so your toes are pointed right towards your mat. Extend your right arm out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. One more inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. And then inhale, lengthen, place your knee and hand back down on your mat. Now tuck your toes, lift your knees 1 inch off your mat for bear pose. So start to stack your shoulders right over your wrists and dome out your shoulder blades like you're in cat pose. And then hover your knees right over your mat. Take 1 deep inhale in. Exhale, drop your knees down to your mat. Then lift them back up. So it's down, up, lower, and lift. Just warming up your delts as well as your core right here. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, down dog in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Now downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Yes, now firmly press through your hands and start to pedal out your dog. Bend deep into one knee and the other. Release all those little nicks and cracks. Anything maybe stressful from your week with everything going on. And find the resilience you have, find the strength throughout your practice today to fight through all of those things holding you back. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Now inhale, lift your heels off your mat, come onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale, sink your heels down into your mat, spiral your inner thighs towards the back of the room. So start to shift your weight from the balls of your feet to the inner arches of your feet. Feel your calves, your Achilles, your hamstrings start to activate. Now begin to toe heel your feet all the way up into your hands and take on a ragdoll pose. So grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. Now let your head fall all the way toward your feet and bend your knees so your chest falls on your thighs. Yes, you'll feel this all up your calf, your hamstrings. But release the crown of your head all the way towards your neck. Now begin to nod your head yes. Nod your head no. Then nod your head yes again. You're here, you made it. Now begin to switch out your grip to grab for opposite elbows. And bend your knees a little bit more. Release everything out the crown of your head. And start to shift towards the balls of your feet so your core starts to activate right here. Take 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Now toe heel your feet to touch. Bend your knees, tuck your chin in towards your chest and roll up to stand vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And then exhale, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back and close your eyes right here. So right here is where you set your intention. How do you want to go about your Sunday? The intention I share with you is love and gratitude. Be thankful for all those mamas and your strength you have if you are one. Even if you're just a dog mom, that's okay. But I challenge you to find the strength you have and the resilience you have when you can't go any further. You feel like you can't do one more rep. To just embrace it or set an intention of your own. We'll seal our intention with 1 cleansing breath. So take 1 big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Now open your eyes. Release your fingertips down at your side. We'll begin the flow right here. So inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. And then just hold right here. Now feel grounded through the four corners of your feet. Pull your thighs off your kneecaps to engage your quads. And then pull your belly button in towards your spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, side bend to the right. So take your right arm down your thigh and lean over to the right, but feel this lengthening all through your left side body. Now draw your right shoulder forward, your left back. Yes. Now inhale, rise back up. Switch out your hands, left arm down, side bend to left. The gaze underneath your right tricep. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward at your hips. Let the crown of your head fall out. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your hands to your shins or your thighs and then hold right here. Now gaze at the top of your mat. Elongate your neck. Come onto the balls of your feet. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step back, and then hold right here. Now shift your shoulders over your wrists, your heels over your toenails. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Now take your right knee and then take it towards your left wrist. Give it a little pat. Back to center. Left knee to right wrist. Back to center. Alternate here. So it's right to left, center. Left to right, center. Exhale. Exhale. For 8. For 7, option to speed it up. For 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, high plank into. And 1, now high plank. Shift forward, tuck your elbows in, lower all the way down to your belly. Now untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet into your mat. Draw your elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, cobra pose, rise your chest up. Yes, press to the tops of your feet. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, engage your legs. Inhale, high plank, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're just going to repeat that a few times, getting your breath and movement flowing. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root down so your feet reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step back, hold right here. Now, just like in that bear pose, drop your knees down, lift them back up. So it's down and up, lower and lift. Exhale, exhale, yes you can. You have 8. 7, for a little challenge, come down to your forearm. 6. You have 5 more. You have 4. For 3, warming up your core. In 2. And 1, now high plank press up. Shift your weight forward, this time lower halfway. Now inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet. Straighten your arms. Notice my knees are off my mat to protect my lower back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your hips up and down. Inhale, gaze forward, same thing. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, keep your arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga, to step or float back to a high plank. Shift your weight forward, option to drop down to your knees, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time just to get that sweat going. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Yes, you can. Now inhale, mountain pose, ground down, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, standing bend to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, standing bend to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga, so step or float back. Shift your weight forward, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, look to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And take giant circles with your right knee. So loosening up your right side of your psoas, as well as your groin, your hip flexor. Maybe even roll out that ankle. Yeah, get all those little nicks and cracks out. Now inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Hold here for 4. For 3, sweep your right leg back up in 2. And 1, inhale, sweep your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. It's pulse and pulse. Exhale, yes, use your core to pulse forward. You have 4. You have 3. Step your foot between your hands in 2. And 1, now step your right foot right between your hands. Now, right here with your hands, keep feet on your mat. Scoop your right hip back, your left hip forward. And then inhale, crescent lunge, extend your arms overhead. Bend deep in that front knee and then just hold and breathe right here. Now make sure your back heel is stacked over your toenail and your front knee is stacked over your ankle. Yes, now pull your belly button in and up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Now take 1 deep inhale in, shift your weight to your front foot, gaze at it. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. So bring both your feet together, hinge your chest forward, and then spiral your pinkies towards the ceiling. Squeeze your palms behind you like you have a beach ball and feel your lats, your delts, your traps start to activate. And then rather than dumping down, use your obliques to hold you up. So with every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, sink a little bit further. Yes, now shift your weight over to your right hand. Inhale, standing leg raise. So bring your left knee in line with your hip. Woo! And then just hold right here. Now the trick is to leave a little micro bend in your right knee. So rather than lock it out, and then gaze at something not moving. That's called your drishti. Now take 1 deep inhale in. And then exhale, slow and controlled. Step your left foot behind you. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. So this is a combination of the 2 moves we did at the beginning. So crescent lunge, but our chest is now hovered over our thigh. We're squeezing our palms in towards one another. Now take a deep inhale in. And then an exhale out. Yes, now inhale, star pose. Turn your toes out, your heels in. I'm gonna face this way right here. And then start to shake out your hips left and right. Celebrate this wonderful day, Mother's Day today, yes. And then exhale, horse pose. Bend your knees, bring your hands towards your hands together at heart center. Maybe rock side to side. Get all that just, all that fascia built up out. And then just hold still right here. Now look at your knees, make sure they're in the same directions as your toes. Now inhale, star pose, rise back up. Exhale, warrior 2, so my right foot is in front, facing the front of your mat. Notice my back heel is parallel to the back of my mat. And then you're dialing your right hip back, your left hip forward, tucking your tailbone, and gazing at your top fingertips. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back behind you. Hold right here. Now drop your right shoulder forward, your left back. Open up your chest and bend a little bit deeper in that front knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. High to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're doing the same thing now on the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Sink your right heel into your mat. Take big giant circles with your left leg. So rolling out all those little nicks and cracks out of your system. Now inhale, keep your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow this time. Hold for 4. For 3, yes you can, in 2. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog, keep your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Pulse and pulse. So you're pulsing by pressing through the ball of your right foot. So it's up and up. This starts to activate your core. You have 4. You have 3, step your left foot between your hands in 2. And 1, step your left foot in between your hands. Now TP your hands, dial your left hip back, your right hip forward. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Extend your arms overhead and then just hold and breathe right here. Yes, so now bend a little bit deeper in that front knee and back your right foot up a little bit further. Yes, with every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, sink a little bit deeper into this high lunge. Now inhale as you gaze at your top foot. Exhale, bring your right foot to meet your left, chair pose with airplane arms. Yes, now squeeze your palms, feel your shoulder blades start to squeeze in towards one another. Now take one deep inhale in. Exhale, sink your booty closer towards your mat. Now inhale, bring your right knee up towards your chest, standing leg raise. So your knees in line with your hips. Draw your shoulders down. Take one deep inhale in. Exhale, start to kick your right leg back. Crescent lunge with airplane arms, slow and control. Hover your chest over your thigh. Now again, dial your left hip back, your right hip forward. And feel your belly muscles start to activate as you hover over your front leg. Now inhale, star pose. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Shake it out one more time. Yes. Here we go, mamas. And then exhale, horse pose, bend your knees. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Yes. Now inhale, star pose, rise back up. Exhale, warrior two. So bend deep in your left knee. And then tuck your tailbone underneath you. And drive through the pinky edge of your back foot. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back behind you. Hold here. Drop your right shoulder down, your left shoulder forward. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. So come up to a high plank, shift forward and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale as you lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Bring it over to your right, then over to your left. Yes, so it's left and right. Exhale. Exhale, we're just repeating that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, three-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot right between your hands. If you have weights, grab them right here. If you don't, feel free to use the band around your wrist, but we'll be doing weight training a little bit later. It's just for an added challenge. If you have heavy objects, it'll be okay too. Inhale, crescent lunge. Extend your arms overhead. Leave a little micro bend in your elbows. Now inhale, you gaze forward. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. So punch in and back behind you. We're doing the same thing. Inhale, standing leg raise. Bring your weights towards heart center. Punch in and up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slow and control, punch in and back. Yes. Now inhale, star pose, punch in and up. Exhale, horse pose. Yeah. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Now inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight above your shoulder if you have a weight. Exhale, pull, pivot. Flat your weights, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Over to your right and left, right and left. Exhale. Exhale, use your core just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot right between your hands. Grab your weights if you have them. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch in and up. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Punch in and back. Inhale, standing leg raise. Punch in and up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slow and control, punch in and back. Now inhale, star pose, punch straight up. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star again. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high plank. Now hold a high plank, move your weights out of the way. Yes. Now, we have a push-up with Superman. So it's going down to your belly, reaching up. Take your hands back underneath your armpits, lift up. So you're repeating that. It's up, down, lift, and lower. Start with me, you got it. Exhale. So just starting to activate our pectoral muscles as well as our delts, our biceps, our core, and the back of our core. So it's Superman push-up. Option, Superman, come up on your knees. Yes, you can. Now, you don't need to go to the beat. Feel free to go slow and control to make sure all those muscles are activated. Yes, you got it. Keep going here. Yes, you can. You're stronger than you think. You have 8, 7. Nice, Maria. For 6. You have 5 more. You got it, Michelle. For 4. For 3. High plank in 2. And 1 now, high plank. Yes. Now lift your right leg off your mat. Back to center. Left leg off your mat. Back to center, alternate. So it's right and left. Right, left. Starting to activate our glutes. Yes, you got it. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, down dog in 2. And 1 downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Woo! Now pedal out your dog. Bend deep into one knee and the other. Then come to stillness. Now, inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Now drop your knee down to your mat. Lift it back up. It's down, and up. Exhale, yes you can. Exhale, you have 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, step it through your hands in 2. And 1, step your right foot through your hands. If you have weights or a band, whatever you have, rise up, inhale, press and lunge. Now we're doing Heisman's right here. Drop a weight or take both into your hands. We're crushing our elbows to our left knee. So it's up, and back, option to drop a weight. So it's in, out, in, and out. If you have the band, take the band around your wrist. It's out, in, out. And then if you have nothing, Charlie Angel your fingers. Yes, so you're driving your right elbow to your left knee. You'll feel this activate in your right glute, your obliques. This is where the sweat will start, yes. Can you go a little bit deeper? Can you bend out a little bit further? Can you drive your arms up a little bit higher, activating your delts? Yes, you can. Out, in, exhale. Exhale, you're stronger than you think for 8. For 7. For 6, nice mom, 5. For 4, yes Lisa, 3. And 2. And 1, inhale, crest and lunge. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Now tricep kickbacks, out and in, out and in. Exhale. Exhale, if you have a booty band, take the bands around your back. Take your hands in the booty band. You're just going out and in, but actively pressing out through that band. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. If you have a long band, I'm just gonna go through all the things. Step your feet in, drive your chest forward. Palms up, back and front. Back and front, yes, exhale. Exhale, you got it. Keep going right here. 8 more, keep going for 8. 7, if you have nothing, squeeze and activate your triceps, the back of your arms at the top. For 5. For 4, you'll pulse it up. In 3. In 2, I promise you'll still feel it. It's pulse and pulse. Exhale, yes you can. Exhale, you got it. You have 4. For 3, standing leg raise in 2. And 1, inhale, standing leg raise. Bring your left knee in line with your hip. Now bring your waist down by your side. It's up, shoulder press to a bicep curl. Up, shoulder press, down, bicep curl, yes. Now even if you just have a booty band, you're still doing the same thing. Place your hands inside the booty band. It's up, out, up, and down. You're still feeling the same thing. So no excuses here. If you don't have anything, just pretend you have the weight activating and squeezing the biceps, triceps, and delts. It's up, out, in, and down. Yes, exhale. Yes, you can. You have 8. Last 7. You have 6. Last 5. Yes, you can. You have 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now cactus your arms, press your foot out, out, in, out, and in. Yes, exhale. Exhale, option to pulse your arms for 8, 7, 6, you got it. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, step it back. In 1, press it, lunge with airplane arms, slow and control, press it back. Now frame your ankle with your weight. You have narrow rows up and down, up and down. Exhale. Exhale, option to go 1 arm at a time. If you have the band, place your foot in the band, then just overhead grip that band, driving your elbows back and out, back and out. Yes, if you don't have anything, just pretend you have something in your hands and squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're trying to take a pencil and squeeze it so it stays. It's out and in. Exhale. Exhale, yes. You have 8. You have 7, yes you can. For 6, nice Sarah. You have 5 more, nice Maria. For 4. For 3, I'll pulse it up. In 2. And 1, now pulse it back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Shake it out. Woo! And then exhale, horse pose. Now take your hands behind your head, option to just drop your weight. We have a squat with the oblique stiff. So it's down, and up. Exhale. Yes, so you're launching off your opposite foot to drive your knee up. Yes, that's getting your external obliques working. It's down, nice Lisa, up. And then make sure, actively press your elbow down as well. Yes, you've got it. I'm sweating already. I hope y'all are too. It's down and up. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. Option, drop those weights. Or just keep 1 in between your hands. So down, and up. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. Keep going right here. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2 star pose. In 1, inhale, star pose. Shake it out. Woo! Exhale, warrior 2. Leave a micro bend in your elbows. Now bring your hands right in front of you. We got front raises, up, and down. Exhale. Exhale, option to go 1 arm at a time. Option to take your hands in your band and then up, and down. Exhale, you'll start to feel your delts burning. Yes, it's out and in. Exhale. Exhale, if you have a long resistance band, I'm sure people are going to be watching this if I had the wrong code. It's just up and down. Up and down. You have 8. 7, yes you can. For 6. You have 5 more, yes Michelle. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, warrior 2. Now inhale, reverse warrior punch straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant your waist, high plank. Yes, now holding in a high plank. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Back to center, renegade row with that one. So it's opposite knee to elbow, then renegade row up. So it's out, down, lift, and up. Out, down, lift, and up. If you don't have weights, no worries. You're doing the same thing, but bringing your arm out in front of your ear. So it's out, in, out, and up. Yes. So this is an alternate to push-up. Out, in, option to start adding in that push-up as you go to opposite elbow. So it's out, in, out, and down. You've got it. Exhale. Exhale. Keep going here. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5. You have 4. Yes, you can. For 3. For 2. And 1. High plank. Downward facing dog, staying your hips up and back. Woo! Now inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Grab a sip of water. Towel off. How are you all doing? Woo! All right, y'all. It's time for cardio time. So get ready for this. Put everything down, and we're going to start some cardio. Woo! You don't need any weight, so there's no excuse. You're just jump roping at the top of your mat. Yes. You got it. Just get that blood flowing, your heart rate going. You have 4. 3. We're punching out in 2. And 1, now punch it out. It's right and left. Right and left. Exhale. Exhale. Speed it up for 4. For 3, speed it up. For 2, now jumping jacks in 1, it's out. Woo! It's out. And out. Exhale. Exhale, option to go 1 arm at a time. It's out. And out, yes, you can. Exhale. Exhale, you have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3, for 2, and 1. Now football run. It's in and out, in and out. You're speeding up with the music. So it's in and out. Exhale. Exhale. Yes, you can. It's out and out. Yes, you can. Exhale a little bit faster. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1 now high. It's up and up. Exhale. Option to go 1 arm at a time. Doing opposite knee in. For 4, for 3, box kickers in 2, and 1 now box kickers. Start heels up and up. Yes, let your hamstrings start to lengthen out right here. Yes, you can. It's out and out. Option to go 1 leg at a time. You have 4 more here. For 4. For 3. Towel off in 2. And 1, towel off. Grab a sip of water. How y'all doing? Can you hear me okay? Woo! All right, awesome. All right, y'all. We're now going to some squats. So come onto the top of your mat. Just a little bit of squats. It's down, up, down, and up. If you're feeling feisty, feel free to place the band around your thighs, or feel free to also use your weight. So it's down and up, down and up. So if you're using that band, place it around your shin. It's down, up, down, and up. We're gonna be adding on exhale. Now squat with the calf raise up. It's down, up, down, calf raise up. Yes, exhale. Exhale as you lift up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pulse at the top. In 1, now pulse it up and up. Exhale, yes. Exhale. You have 4 more here. For 4. For 3. Squat it down in 2. With a lateral raise in 1. So it's down, right, down, and left. Woo! Exhale. Yeah, bring that down to your shin. Exhale. Now notice if your chest is falling over. Make sure you're staying upright. Yes, you can. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, we'll pulse it right. In 2, yes you can. And 1, pulse it right, yes Maria, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, yes you can. Switch it out in 1 for 8, 7, 6, woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now it's squat with a hamstring curl. It's down and up. You may need to take off that band. Yeah. Down and up. Or else push it on the top of your thighs. Down and up. Can you squat a little bit further down? Yes, you can. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, squat with a twist in 2. And 1, now we're squatting down. It's squat opposite elbow to knee. Squat and twist. Squat and twist. Yes, you can. Exhale. Exhale, use your obliques to drive your knee to your elbow. Yes, you can. You have 8, 7, 6, drop it lower. You have 5 more, nice mom. For 4, for 3, yes, Lucy, you got it. That's 2, nice Michelle. And 1, now squat it low. It's pull and pull. Yes, little micro movements. 1 inch up and 1 inch down. Yes, you can. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, y'all. Woo! How y'all feeling? Awesome. Woo! Now we're going back. That downward facing dog. We have the other side. So meet me back in a downward facing dog. Yes, you can. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, Cheetah. Pulse and pulse. Exhale, exhale. Little pulses down. For 4, 3, drop it to your mat in 2. 1, now drop it down and up. Down and up. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot right between your hands. Grab your waist or your band. I'll grab mine both. Now inhale, crescent lunge, extend your arms overhead. We have that Heisman to the left. So it's in, and out. Exhale. Exhale, yes, so option to not use the weight. Option to take your hands in your little booty band. Drive your left elbow to your right knee. So this is working your internal oblique. You've got to keep going here for 8. For 7. Last 6, yes, you can. You have 5 more. For 4, woo! For 3, for 2. And 1, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. We have tricep kickbacks, round 2. So it's in, out, exhale. Exhale, option to double it up, so a little bit faster. It's in and in. Exhale. Option to go 1 arm at a time. If you don't have it, feel free to place the band around your hands and then pulse out as you lift up. It's out and out. Exhale, exhale, you got it. Whichever version you need, keep going here. You have 8, 7, 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, a standing leg raise in 2. And 1, inhale, standing leg raise, bring your right knee in line with your hip. Cactus your arm. Yes. Now we're going out, up, shoulder press. So it's in, up, shoulder press, down. Yes, you got it. Now option to have 1 weight and just do a shoulder press to an upright row. Shoulder press to an upright row. If you have your band, you're doing the same thing. So it's down, up, lift, and down. Now people might be like, this is way too easy. You are not putting enough tension on that band. Your arms should be on fire no matter which version you're choosing. You have 8, 7. Yes, Sarah. For 6, nice, Maria. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Now step your right leg back. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. Yes, you got it. Now we have reverse flies. So frame your front foot with your hands. We're going out, in, out, and in. Exhale. Exhale. So again, pinching your shoulder blades together. Gaze at the straight edge of your mat. So it's out and in. If you have the booty band, take it around your hands. Do the same thing, palms out though. So you're just going in and out, in and out. Exhale. Exhale. If you have a long resistant band, fold it in half. You're just doing reverse flies with this. So it's out and in. Or place it around your foot. A lot of versions here, but there's no excuses of why you can't sweat today. You have 8. 7. For 6, pinch your shoulder blades together. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, star pose. Punch straight up, shake out your hips. Exhale, horse pose. Bend your knees. Yes, you can. Now, we're gonna do hook to the right, squat, hook to the left, squat. So it goes right, squat, left, squat, right, squat, left, squat. Exhale, exhale. Even if you don't have weight, you're leading with your elbow. So it's out, center. Make sure your opposite foot turns as you punch. Out, center, out, center. Exhale, exhale, keep going. Can you get a little bit deeper in that squat? Yes, you can. Exhale, nice, Michelle. 8 more here. For 8. 7. For 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, star pose. Shake it out. Woo! Exhale, warrior 2. This time, bring your weight towards heart center. Lateral raises. Up and down. Option is do straight lateral raises. Exhale. Exhale. If you need a little adjustment, come into heart center and go 1 arm at a time. It's a little bit easier. If you want it a little harder, go out. If you're using a resistant band, step on the resistant band, you're doing the same thing. If you don't, you're actively squatting forward, squatting back. It's up and down. You'll still feel your shoulders. Exhale. Exhale. You've got it. Option, always go 1 arm at a time. You have 8. 7. For 6. Yes, you can. You have 5 more. For 4. Keep going here. For 3. For 2. And 1, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant your weights down, high plank. Yes. Now inhale, turbo dog. Send your hips back towards your heels. Straighten your arms. Exhale, high plank. Push up, down, and up. So it's back, front, down, and up. Exhale. Exhale. Now option to go back, then come to your knees, down, and up. Still doing the same thing, still working the same muscles. But just because you're tired, I'd rather you rock rather than give up. If you need more of a challenge, go right into a push-up from leaning back. Yes, see if you could do a few of those. Yes, you got it. Hopefully you're sweating because I am. You have 8. 7, yes, keep going for 6. You have 5. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. And 1, now high plank, shoulders tapped out. And out. Exhale. So opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Yes, you can. You have 8. You have 7. You have 6. You have 5. You have 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, high plank. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, gaze through your hands. Step, walk, hop through your hands, right all the way onto your back, y'all. We're on our last little bit. So we're gonna be doing some abs. If you have a weight, grab it. If you have a little band, grab it. We're just starting with our weight in our hands. Now drive our right elbow to our left knee. Back to center, high boat. Left elbow to right knee. Back to center, alternate here. So it's out and out, out and out. Yes, exhale. Exhale, option. Take that band around your wrist, doing the same thing. Exhale. Exhale, you've got it. Or just interlace your hands. You've got it, using your obliques for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4. So working your obliques for 3, for 2, and 1. Now take your hands behind your booty. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Drop your heels down to your mat. Now inhale, lean back. Exhale, drive your knees to your chest. So it's down, up, lower, lift. So we're using our lower abdominal muscles to pull our knees in. Yes, make sure you always want to be aware of what you're working. A lot of us just do these abs and we have no idea what it's doing to our body. So right here, it's really utilizing the lower abdominal strength. You have 8. Make sure you're touching each time. 7, 6. That increases the range of motion. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now lower down, lower boat is pull and pull. Yes, exhale. You're pulsing everything, your hands, your legs. You have 4, for 3, all the way down to your mat in 2, and 1. Drive your heels on the outer edges of your mat. Slowly angel your fingers above your head. Inhale, rise up, touch the top of your mat. Roll all the way down. Good. So sometimes when we do abs, our lower back starts to activate rather than our core, which is because our psoas is giving out. So this right here is just giving our psoas and our hip flexors, our groin a little break. So it's up for 2, down for 2. Keep going, you've got it. You have 4 more. Last 3. Final 2. Yes, that feels good on your hip flexors. Last 1. Now all the way back down. Now either grab a weight or place your hands over your head. Scissor kick. Out and out. Exhale. Exhale, you've got it. So it's opposite leg down. Make sure your head's all the way down on your mat. Yes, you've got it. You have 8, 7, for 6, for 5, all the way up in 4. In 3, all legs all the way up in 2. And 1, now legs all the way up, turn top, stepping down. So it's up and down. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. It's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale. Exhale. Now we're working our upper abdominal muscles here. So it's up and down. Exhale. Now gaze straight up towards the ceiling rather than curling in. So you're not crunching in. You're lifting your chest straight up. You have 4 more here. You have 4. You have 3. You'll pulse it up in 2. And 1, now pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Woo! Now, grab the back of your legs, start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Cross your ankles. We're coming into a high plank. Last little. My phone loves to give out. It just did it once. Yes. Let's see if this is going to work. Or else I'll just lift it up. Or else I'm just gonna be sideways, y'all. Let's see if it's gonna work. Yes! All right, get in the high plank, no excuses. High plank. Yeah. I was like, why is no one getting in a high plank right now? Y'all, technology has nothing on us, because all this technology, all this craziness going on of why we need to do virtual, guess what? That's making us a better, stronger person than when we started in this. So using these challenges to make us stronger rather than dwelling over what we can't do, dwelling over what we can't control, down to low forearm plank. Yes, you can. It's right and left, right and left. Exhale. Exhale, you're using your external obliques. Yes, so that's the outside of your abdominals. For 8, for 7, for 6, you have 5, for 4, yes you can, for 3, for 2, and when you're done, high plank, downward facing dog. Woo! How y'all feeling? Yes. All right, y'all. We're gonna slow down a bit. We're done with that hard, sweaty stuff. I hope you guys had a fun time. Inhale, lift your right leg high and three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. So bring your right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Now inhale as you sit up straight and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead all the way down to your mat. And if this is not in your body, that's okay. Just swing your left leg around and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. And then send your right elbow to nudge your right thigh towards the front of the room. So either or, house, whatever you need to open up your hips, your glutes. Releasing all that tension that we really don't need. Taking deep inhale, do inhale some positivity from what you got out of today's practice. And exhale all those things that you may not be able to control. But even though there's things like this craziness that we can't control, always remember that you actively need to not be reduced by these events, these things that happen, and to have gratitude for those amazing things we do have in our life. To be able to really just sit with our thoughts, reevaluate what we want, where we are, and then just go from there. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more inhale in. Exhale it out, and then start to rise up to your palms. Tuck your back toe, engage your leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog, super right leg half. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll switch the other leg. Inhale, lift your left leg off. Exhale, half pigeon on the left, or if this is not cool with your body, guess what, that's okay. Just lay onto your back and do a supine figure 4, crossing your opposite ankle over your opposite thigh. If you need to, feel free to place a towel or cushion on your left butt cheek to level out your hips. Now inhale as you sit up straight and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Release everything here. Notice how your body feels. Notice maybe where it's a little tight, where you're holding onto something, that it's time to just release. And inhale as you breathe through that tension. Exhale as you intentionally release that tension out of your body. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale out. And then start to rise back up to your palms. Tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. And then inhale as you gaze through your hands. Step, walk, hop, float through your hands. Come all the way onto your back. Yeah, and then bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock side to side, lifting your tailbone off your mat. And then exhale, happy baby. Pull your knees in towards your armpits. Flex and activate your feet. Maybe extend one leg and the other. Maybe bump into a buddy you're doing this class with. Give them some love, some gratitude for showing up with you today. And then inhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Let your left leg fall long in front of you. And then exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee over your left thigh. Extend your right arm and gaze over your right shoulder. With every inhale, lengthen through your spine. With every exhale, sink your right shoulder closer to your mat. Come up, back onto your back, and this time, hug your left knee into your chest. Let your right leg fall long in front of you. Inhale to hug your left knee a little closer. And then exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee over your right. Extend your gaze, your left arm out beside you. Feel your torso activate a nice twist through your spine. With every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, drop your left shoulder closer towards your mat. Now come all the way back onto your back. This time, hug your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead all the way to your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Appreciate yourself for showing up, for spending the last 60 minutes on just having gratitude for what we have, for finding resilience and starting maybe something you haven't tried before and just sticking with it. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Lay flat on your mat. Let everything go. Take up space right here. Spread your feet as wide as your mat goes, your hands as wide as it goes. And today you need a little bit of grounding. Place your hands with palms down. If there's something you need to let go of, open your palms towards the ceiling. Take one deep inhale in. And then exhale, let it go, Shavasana. Close your eyes. Just rest for a few minutes. I'll be guiding you out of it. In life, you can't skip chapters. That's not how life works. You have to read every line, meet every character. You won't enjoy all of it. Hell, some chapters will make you cry for weeks. You'll read things you don't want to read. You will have the moments when you don't want the pages to end. But you have to keep going. Stories keep the world revolving. Live yours, don't miss out, and be thankful for those things, those people you have in your life that push you to become a better, stronger version of you. You're ready to move on with the rest of your Sunday. Start to bring movement back to your body, starting with your breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. And then start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Point your toes towards the front of the room. Stretch your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Your second wake up of the day, feeling a little bit different than your first. And then roll onto your right side in fetal pose. So bring your knees into your chest. Use your arm as a little pillow, and then pause right here. We end our practice each class in Shavasana, in corpse pose, the death of our practice. And then roll into fetal pose to represent rebirth, new beginnings. A chance to find resiliency in these moments where we feel like giving up, where things get challenging, where things get a little bit uncomfortable. To use it to make us a stronger version of ourselves, to start to get comfortable with being uncomfortable rather than giving up and letting go, than just counting down the days that we don't know when things will go back to normal, but rather using this time to really reevaluate where you are and what you want. Be thankful for those that you have in your life. Do things to make you a stronger, better version of yourself despite everything that's going on. Use your left palm and press you up to a seated position, facing the front of the room. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back. We'll seal our practice today just as we started with one cleansing breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release that breath out. Bring your hands to your third eye center and pause right here. The light, the love, the teacher in me sees, honors, and absolutely adores the light, the love, the teacher in each and every one of you. We bow together and say namaste. Namaste. How are y'all feeling? Do you have a good class? I'm glad that Empower put the thing up because I totally had the wrong code. So I'm thankful that Empower actually did that.